Hey, what's up you guys? Danny Batsalkin here. Welcome to another luxury property tour, and today we are in Calabasas, California, Vista Pointe to be specific, at 4465 Alta Tupelo, and we are here with the one and only Goli Vahdani, who's my business partner at DSCVR Properties. This is a brand new listing that Goli has, and Goli, today you are going to tell us all about this awesome house. I'm so excited.
I'm looking forward to it. Let's do it. Welcome to Vista Pointe. This is a gated community, 24-hour guard gated community in Calabasas. And what I love about this house, Danny, is that you have the modernity of Hollywood Hills with the suburban feel of Calabasas. And you've got beautiful views, and you get a view of all the homes in Calabasas, and you're just an earshot away from the Calabasas Country Club as well. So we'll walk through and I'll show you some of the awesome features of the house.
Goli, I'll tell you, I love the entryway when you come in. It's so open and bright and modern, and it's a really cool entry with a really awesome view of Calabasas there.
Yeah, it's got a great entryway, and then you'll see here one set of staircases, and then there's a dual set at the back of the house because it's so big. So you have your formal living room here. I love this formal living room because you've got these two huge windows, one that gives you incredible views of the hills there. You can actually see all the way through to my house almost.
Nice.
Yeah.
And of course you have the golf course, which, you know, I have to say, I'm not going to give away my favorite features yet because we're going to save that for the end of the video, but that's got to be one of my favorite things for sure.
It's great. So the focal point of the living dining room is this beautiful stone fireplace. There's a lot of things that you could do with this fireplace. You could put a beautiful painting up there. You could put a large TV up there. My client chose to leave it kind of blank because it's the focal point of the house when you walk in, and it's a beautiful feature with the stone.
For sure.
So then you're going to come into the formal dining room, which leads out to the backyard, which we're going to see later, but you get like this beautiful circular feel as you can enter in and out. This is one of my favorite features of the house, Danny. You'll see throughout this house beautiful stonework mixed in, and so you see it here against this decor wall, and you also see it in the powder room.
Yeah, I really like this powder room, Goli. The tile and the stone go together really well. I think it's super cool. And I like these statues everywhere.
They're great.
Yeah, I'm digging them. Goli, I also like these light floors. Like, they really lighten up the house and make it super bright, which is cool.
Yeah, this seems to be the most popular thing lately. Are really light, wide plank floors.
Yeah.
We're seeing that in a lot of homes. And my client bought this house 5 years ago, and these floors were done then, and they've maintained really beautifully.
Yeah, and you know, in this house, Goli, you get some really amazing architectural lines too. Like, everything, it's, you know, it's not just kind of a cookie cutter, basic square box house, right? You just get some really unique features here, which is very cool.
I completely agree, and that's exactly what I meant when I said you get the modernity, right, of kind of the west side, but you're still in the Calabasas suburbs, so you get to enjoy being outside, the great schools, all of that. But yeah, I love the angles of the house as well, and that's really prominent here in the kitchen island. Isn't that such a cool kitchen island where you see all of the interesting angles that play out in the house? Yeah,
it's very nice.
And it's pretty vast. It gives you a lot of space. This kitchen is huge. Look at all the cabinet space.
It really is. Look at all this storage space. I mean, you get so much here to store everything you need.
Yes, and then I personally love these cabinets. The colors are it's so beautiful. It's like a grayish kind of with a blue tint in it. It looks good from far away. It looks good up close. It matches the floors beautifully.
Yeah, everything here is really well done for sure. And then of course we have all the stainless steel appliances. You got the double oven, you got the sub-zero fridge, dishwasher, 6-burner range. So Really a nice entertaining kitchen as well. By the way, we should actually talk about entertaining, Goli. I have to imagine that the owner here has a lot of parties because it's so wide open.
I can't even tell you. I've been to a few of the parties here and they are fantastic. You get such a great flow in this house because you can flow into the family room, through the kitchen, outside, and it has kind of like the circular feel to it. So you're not entertaining just in one particular space. It really kind of guides you throughout the house.
Really nice. All right, well now let's head over. This is the family room here.
The family room is really big. My client wanted it to be a great social area for her teenage daughter. So she put these couches all the way along.
Definitely, and it's cool to have, it's kind of cool to have right off the kitchen because people can be hanging out over there at a party and then also over here.
Right.
Yeah, really nice.
And then you have the second set of stairs right behind you, Danny.
Yes.
So this is great. You don't always have to use the main stairs. You have a second set of stairs to be able to access
You know, Goli,
your
I'm a big
bedrooms.
fan of 2 sets of stairs in a house. I've always wanted a house with 2 sets of stairs.
It's very grandiose.
It is.
Yes.
You got to have the back stairs.
Right.
All right, there we go.
So you have one guest bedroom here towards the end of the house. This is great because it's private and
Right.
that guest doesn't necessarily have to be in your space upstairs, which is where the other secondary bedrooms are.
And it's also really cool, Goli, how all of the rooms here kind of flow out to the backyard too. Again, for
Right.
entertaining, that's really cool. All right, Goli, so we've seen that side of the house. Let's check out this side of the house. What is over here under the staircase?
This is awesome. You kind of have like a cool little bar area that you could entertain. And then in here, you have this awesome theater, which can also serve as a 6th bedroom. It has its own bathroom and closet. And so my client made it her screening room with blackout curtains and beautiful theater seats.
All right, Goli, so if you bought this house, what's the first movie you'd watch in the theater room?
Gladiator?
Gladiator, that's a
I
good
love
one.
that movie. I don't know why.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, so Danny, that's pretty much it with downstairs. Let's go
Okay.
upstairs and check out upstairs.
Let's do it. Let's see what's upstairs in this beautiful house.
Okay, let's head upstairs.
Okay.
This is kind of like a really cool bonus area, library. There's a lot of things you could do with it. My client, her daughter has a lot of friends over, so they chose to make it kind of like a little game room. Okay, so let's go into this bedroom, which has one of the coolest features of the house. So again, Danny, you're gonna see all of these cool lines. It's not just a cut and dry bedroom,
Yeah.
which is what makes this house so unique. And this bed actually came with the house when my client bought it.
Really?
Yes, and
Okay.
her daughter has been sleeping on it for 5 years, and it's the coolest thing, right?
I like it.
And this bedroom has its own ensuite bathroom, and then it also has a really cool little feature out here that I want to show you. A little outdoor rooftop hangout.
Oh, this is so cool.
Yeah.
All right, Goli, so what's your favorite feature? The swinging bed or the outdoor patio?
I'm gonna say the outdoor patio.
All right, I'm going with the swinging bed. All right, let's see the rest of the upstairs.
Okay. So you've got 2 secondary bedrooms here. One on the left, the other on the right. And then their bathroom, which is right here.
Hey, this is a cool bathroom, by the way, Goli, because it's very different than the rest of the house. A little more modern,
Yes.
dark tones. I kind of like that.
Right.
All right, Goli, well, I think the only thing left to show is the master bedroom. Since I grew up watching MTV Cribs, show us where the magic happens.
Yes, okay. So I just want to make mention again of these beautiful windows and how all that light comes in. And
Yes.
if you look down here at the bottom of this staircase, which is a second staircase, you see one of my favorite features of the house, which is this gorgeous fig tree that we're going to see outside in a minute.
Very cool. And this house does get so much natural light, which is really important in a property. All right, the master bedroom, and I will tell you, this is a beautiful master suite, Goli.
Gorgeous. It's very big. You get beautiful views of the backyard and the hills.
And Goli, check it out. You actually get a little sliver of the golf course right there.
Yes,
That's what I'm
I
talking
can
about.
see it. Okay, and last but not least, we have the master bath, which has gorgeous tile, modern tile, which matches throughout the house. You've got this open shower. with gorgeous views and an adjacent bathtub. Danny, this house has so much privacy because you have these bamboo trees on one side, so you really cannot see your neighbor's house and they cannot see your house.
All right, then Goli, we have the double sinks here, the nice big vanity.
And a gorgeous master closet.
Goli, so what I want to talk about is we are in Calabasas,
Yeah.
and you've lived here for a really long time. So it's important, I think, for you to tell everyone about the area and what you love about it and why you like living here.
Yeah, so don't date me, only 15 years, but I guess that's a really long time, okay.
Yeah, because when you bought here, like I remember I was like, what are you doing? Where are you moving?
Yeah,
And obviously it's become such a hot place to live.
Right, so we chose to come to Calabasas because we wanted great schools. And that's what you get in Calabasas. You have incredible schools. We chose to come here because of our kids.
Yeah.
We're having kids and it's a great neighborhood for children. But I learned to love it as well. I always thought, oh, Calabasas isn't for me, and you know, I'm more of an LA girl, but I really enjoy it here, Danny, because I love to hike, I love to play tennis. My kids golf, they really enjoy the outside. They can ride their bikes in the community. They have so many friends in the community, and you really get a wonderful suburban life, you know, and you don't have to pay the price tag that you're paying in LA.
Yeah.
And you also get a lot more square footage for your money, right?
For sure.
I love Calabasas. It's a great place. And of course, it's home of the Kardashians now and a lot of other celebrities. So that also makes it pretty cool.
That's right. I like how you're an LA girl who grew up in Westlake.
Yeah. I did live in LA for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. No, but it is great. And then Goli, as far as the different gated communities, because I know there's a lot of them. I know you live in one. Can you tell us a little bit about like the difference between the different communities that are here, and then specifically about Vista Pointe here?
Yeah, sure. So all through Parkway Calabasas, you're going to get a range of gated communities, and they're all amazing gated communities, and they all are 24-hour guard gated communities. Now, the difference is going to be the year build. So some of them are a little bit newer, and so this particular neighborhood is called Vista Pointe. Vista Pointe, if you pretend like you're going to the Calabasas Country Club and you go just a little bit further, that's Vista Pointe. Vista Pointe is a smaller community, and most of the homes have been remodeled. It's a gorgeous community. It has its own tennis courts, and it has a beautiful park that has an outlook with a gorgeous view.
Awesome, that sounds good. By the way, you did mention the awesome public schools that are in Calabasas, and for that reason we send our kids to the private school that's here.
But the public schools are still really good.
They are very good. Good stuff, Goli. Well, hey, those are all the reasons that you guys should move to Calabasas. You get so much bang for your buck, and this is just such an awesome house here in a very nice gated community. All right, well, Goli, now that we've seen the inside, why don't we go check out the outside of this house?
Sure.
All right, Goli, so here we are. Here's the backyard. Tell everyone about this really nice and private yard.
What I love about this private yard is that it looks so tropical, first of all, because of your palm trees and the bamboo trees, but also you get everything in this yard. You have a grassy area, you've got a gorgeous pool, you've got an area for sports, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to show you there's another sports court in the back as well, and you've got this gorgeous sitting area with a fire pit and a barbecue. And then if you span around and you go right to the corner there, you have your above ground jacuzzi as well.
Yeah, Goli, I'll tell you, this is a really cool yard, and you know, the privacy here is just really nice. I love that built-in barbecue, and you get the pool and the jacuzzi, and then of course the trampoline.
Yes, and Danny, isn't it so peaceful out here?
It really is. You know, this hill behind you just gives it that peaceful, private feel.
You also have several matured fruit trees throughout the property. There's a lemon tree right behind you, and there's, of course, my favorite fig tree in the back of the house, which we'll get to in a second.
That's right. We have to take a look at the fig tree. By the way, Goli, you know I'm a big fan of jacuzzis, not on a day like today when it's 127 degrees, but on a different day, I'm a fan.
So we've got this Wonderful herb garden here.
What's growing here, Goli?
All these different herbs. You also have bell peppers, tomatoes, serrano chilies. We have some okra, heirloom tomatoes.
Wow, this is super cool.
And then we've got these gorgeous fruit trees, and then this lovely fig tree, and then a sports court right behind it for some basketball fans.
All right, Goli, so we've toured this awesome house, which is your listing here in Calabasas at Vista Pointe. So now the moment of truth. I want to hear your favorite features about the house.
Oh, wow, where can I begin? I love the flow of the house. I love the modern design. I love the kitchen configuration, which is right in the middle of the house, and it's such a large open design. I love the backyard, that it has everything. I love the view, and I love the location.
Yep, awesome, all good stuff. So for me, Goli, I will tell you that I'm a big fan of entrances into the house. And so I think when you enter this house, I just love these super high ceilings.
Yeah.
The vaulted ceilings are so cool, and you have this open floor plan, but then it's also not completely open. So you have some parts of it that are closed off, which I really, really like. And of course, for me, you're close to the golf course. So that's number one.
I love it.
All right, you guys. Hey, Goli, first of all, thank you so much for giving us a tour of this amazing house in Vista Pointe, and I'm sure you will sell it quickly. And we appreciate you tuning in to the channel to watch our luxury home tour here in Calabasas today with Goli Vahdani. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. And if you're not a subscriber to the channel yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like this video if you got value from it. And I will see you on the next video.